guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I wanted to make a little bit of an informational video for you guys, probably more geared towards the novice buyer or the buyer who has not purchased a pre-owned watch. And I'm going to talk about 5 questions you should always ask the watch dealer. I also made a video about questions you shouldn't ask a watch dealer and how to really get the information that counts. But today, much simpler. If you're buying a pre-owned watch, you should ask these questions. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today, I'm wearing the Ming 1701, my Christmas gift to myself, and a watch that I truly love. And of course, shout out to delraywatch.com. We just put up 8 new watches today. An Omega, first Omega in space, an Explorer 2, a Zen 104, an Omega Aquaterra 1000 Gauss, or 15,000 Gauss rather, and a Cartier tank, amongst others, all on delraywatch.com, link in the description below. So anyway, guys, buying a pre-owned watch can sometimes be a little scary, especially if you're not buying it from a source that you know personally and that you trust. Therefore, these are questions I think you should always ask. Now, please be aware a dealer can, of course, lie to these questions. You know, a trader on a forum can lie about these answers. So reputation always matters, but these questions, which are pretty straightforward, are kind of geared to make sure you're getting exactly what you think you're getting. So let's get started. The first thing is very, very simple, but that is what is included in the sale. A lot of people say it's watch only, which then it makes sense, and a lot of people say comes with box and papers. But what else? Does it come with the manuals? Does it come with a tool? If it came with a tool, does it come with the hang tags? Does it come with the inner or outer box? Which is why, if you care, you should always ask what exactly is included in the sale. Because just because someone says box and papers, you shouldn't assume it's a complete set. The second thing you should ask is, has it been serviced or inspected by a watchmaker? Now, this serves 2 purposes. The first one is, obviously, has it been serviced? A lot of people don't sell serviced watches, and you shouldn't expect them to, especially if they're of a certain price point. Now, us at Del Rey Watch, we have warranties on everything, but we account for that in the cost of the watch. So don't assume it's serviced, which is why you always ask, is it serviced? Maybe it's a great deal, but it's unserviced, in which case you calculate the price of a servicing, and you still may come out on top, or it may not be, and you may be really losing on the deal. And then you ask if it's been inspected by a watchmaker, because this can tell you a lot. It can tell you if it's been authenticated, because any watchmaker worth his weight in salt can usually tell. And it can also tell you if the dealer was prudent enough to kind of really know what he has. And not necessarily a dealer, but also a trader. He might be able to tell you how the watch is running. Also, you can kind of calculate cost and know what you're truly getting into. The third question is, do you offer any kind of a warranty? Now, most traders on the forum, the answer is absolutely not. And most dealers don't offer much of a warranty either, but it's always good to know. And if they do offer a warranty, what does it cover? Is it mechanic? Most warranties don't cover any use or abuse. If it's mechanical failure, how long is the warranty? It's just, and don't be insulted if they say no. As I said, warranties are pretty uncommon, but it's good to know if the seller is going to back up his sale. The fourth one, and this is important if it's on a bracelet, is what size wrist does it fit? A lot of people don't mention a wrist size at all. A lot of people mention the watch comes with 10 links. But what does that mean? Now, if you're a 7-inch wrist or a 6.5-inch wrist, chances are you're fine. But if you're a 7.5 or an 8-inch wrist like me, chances are you're probably going to go have to find some links on eBay. So always ask what size does the watch fit? What size wrist, because, if you're prepared to go hunting on eBay, that's fine, but you don't want a surprise. You don't want to, get that package, open it, put it on your wrist, and then figure out it doesn't fit. It really it takes away some of the joy. And then the fifth question, and one that's very, very important, is how do you ship? How does the seller ship his watch? Is it fully insured? Is it signature required? And is it UPS or FedEx? The answer to all three of those questions should always be yes. Signature required should always be required. It should always be insured for the full sale price. And, while some dealers do, and I think it's laughable, you should never use USPS, Postal Service. Now, in all fairness, they've never lost a package of mine, but the amount of delays that usually happens, and God forbid a watch gets misrouted, good luck trying to spend an hour and a half on hold with the post office figuring out where your watch is. FedEx and UPS only, so always ask how they're gonna ship. Anyway, guys, I know this was a rudimentary video. I know a lot of these questions were common sense, but I really hope you guys got a little value out of them. Let me know in the comments section below. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. It really does help, and it shows your support for the channel. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.